going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over the top 5 running backs in MUT 22. This is a series that we've been doing. This is only the 3rd episode so far. We've covered quarterbacks and cornerbacks, and we are now for halfbacks, but we're going to be updating this as the year goes on, though. So this is kind of your September update, even though I know the month is almost over. We'll be making sure that we check every single positional group, and we'll go over halfbacks again probably towards mid to end October. But let's talk about halfbacks now. I'm going to show you my top 5 running backs in the game, but first we're going to start out with some budget items, some cards that are a little bit cheaper than the best of the best out there, because I know all of you can't afford the best cards, and we're going to go over some options that are a little bit more budget friendly and still going to give you some good production on the field. So let's talk about that. We got 3 of them first, and the first one to go over is David Johnson, the flashback card. This is under 100,000 coins. I think he roughly goes for like 70k, 75k, right around there. He is the fastest running back in the game that's under 100,000 coins, and these are based off prices from MUT.gg. 88 speed. I think he's pretty balanced here because he has 87 trucking, 87 break tackle. He feels more like an elusive back, and that's actually the archetype that he has, but he still gives you that power back type of feel with the trucking and the break tackle. Acceleration is pretty good also at 89. The agility a little bit low, catching a little bit low there, but he's still a reliable target passing the ball, and I think this is definitely the best budget running back. Raheem Mostert is another really good option, and he's like under 20k, I think, but he's only an 81 overall, so he's going to lack in a lot of other places, but he is very fast. If you're looking at speed, if you're looking for a more well-rounded budget back, David Johnson is definitely one of them. Now, rising stars, Travis Etienne is probably the best budget running back in the game. He's a little bit over 100k, and I would like to try to keep the budget guys under 100k, but if you can afford maybe like 25 to 30 more k, this is the card to pick up here. Now, he is not going to be breaking tackles or trucking people, but 90 speed, 91 acceleration, the catching is almost at 80, change of direction's really good, agility's really good. This is a good elusive back here. He kind of looks like the opposite of David Johnson, but the funny thing is they both have the elusive back archetype. If you like to pass the ball a lot, this is the card for you. If you like to get to the outsides and run the ball, this is the card for you. He's just not going to be great in short yardage situations, but he does have pretty good juke ability as well. We mentioned earlier the 88 change of direction. He has 87 spin move. Spin move's probably the most OP ball carrier move in Madden 22, and then also 90 juke move. Again, just for a little bit more, I think it's worth to save some extra coins here and buy this card if you're looking for a running back on a budget. And the last budget item that's still in the price range of Travis Etienne is the MUT superstar Saquon Barkley. The good thing about this card is that it will eat up a lot of ability points. That's not the good part, but it does come with Backfield Mastered for free, so you don't actually have to power up this card. You can get Backfield Master, which is going to give you additional hot routes if you want to pass the ball. He also gets good separation and man coverage against, linebackers and safeties and whoever's covering him. 88 speed, he's got 89 agility, break tackle is 87, change of direction 88, another elusive back archetype. The good thing about Saquon here is that he's giving you the 88 speed. Looks kind of similar to David Johnson, right? He's got the 87 break tackle, but also if we scroll down here a little bit and take a look, he has 87 spin move, again 88 change of direction, his stiff arms 85, juke 85. Really, really well balanced. He was really good in the passing game for me. When I had him, he only has 73 catch, but I never really had him dropping any football. So this is another really well balanced running back that you can get on a budget. Let's get into our official top 5. You're gonna have to spend a little bit more coin, but you're definitely gonna get the best running backs in the game on this list. I was gonna do this series late last week, and then with the addition of Team Diamonds, I said, you know what, let's wait, because I'm sure we're going to get some usable running backs. And number 5 on our list is a Team Diamond running back in Ricky Williams. He has 90 speed. He is a power back archetype, by the way. Break tackle 92, trucking 90, change of direction 88, acceleration 89. So he's going to give you those short yardage situations. He's kind of like a faster version of Derrick Henry, not with the physical stats there, being that he's only 5'10", but he still has good break tackle, good trucking there. Juke move is 89 as well. He definitely lacks in spin move, but it's overall a really solid and well-rounded card. I think Thurman Thomas is pretty similar to this card. He's not going to make our top 5 there, but Thurman Thomas is another bonus option there if you want to take a look. Is a pretty good card. I think Ricky Williams is just a tad bit better. And if we take a look at his abilities here, I don't have much experience with abilities other than backfield master. I pass the ball way too much and don't run enough, but being that this is a power back here, you got bruiser and bulldozer that you can use on this Ricky Williams card. Backfield mismatch is not bad if you like to pass. It's basically like backfield master, just without the new hot routes. But it still gives you good separation and better route running when you're passing the ball or sending your halfback out on receiving options there. And as far as pricing goes, if we take a look here on PlayStation, he's about $250K. His power up is pretty affordable as well if you're going to power him up. On Xbox, $246K. And then finally on PC, he's coming in at about $249K. So basically right around $250, $255. I bet if you wait like another week or by next weekend, you might be able to get him even cheaper. But Ricky Williams, number 5 on our top 5. Next up, Team of the Week, Priest Holmes, another elusive back archetype. He's got 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 91 agility, 91 change of direction, and you throw all of that in there, right? All of that elusiveness, all of that acceleration, agility, speed, and he's still coming in with 89 break tackle. That's really good. The trucking is not there. Please don't try to truck anybody with this card. He's going to be a better receiving option, but I still think with that break tackle and all of those other attributes that we went over, really good stuff there. He also has 87 juke and 88 spin move. As far as the abilities go on this card, he's going to get some different ones compared to Ricky Williams, which we just took a look at. He's got backfield master. I've already praised that ability a ton. Backfield mismatch. Notice on an elusive back, it's only 1 AP, but basically backfield master for 2 AP is going to give you everything backfield mismatch as, plus the 4 additional hot routes on a running back. He also comes with evasive and spin cycle if you want to add some of those juking abilities on there, but I think the spin move, the basic spin move is good enough to where you don't need abilities to make it even better. As far as pricing goes, right in the same range as Ricky Williams, and I would say this card is better than Ricky Williams if you're trying to decide between the two. $254K on Xbox for Priest Holmes, on PlayStation $244K, and on PC we're looking at $250K even. Average price on those cards, you can definitely get them for right around those prices. And again, if you compare the last 2 cards that we've gone over, I would take a look at Priest Holmes. Now the next 2 cards, we got 3 of them left. The next 2 cards I would say are like 2A and 2B, 2 really good cards. And I kind of hated on this card when it first came out, and it is a pretty solid card. The only kind of thing here is like when it came out, and this is Curtis Martin by the way, it was a Legend Weekend and it just wasn't an exciting name, and that's why I was a little disappointed. But Curtis Martin, another elusive back. Notice a trend here. 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 89 agility, 90 carry, and then also 91 break tackle. The juke move on this card at being at 90 is slightly better than Priest Holmes, so that's why I say this card is a little bit better. Also has 87 spin move. If we take a look at the abilities, they're going to be very similar to the next couple cards. We take a look at backfield master, backfield mismatch. He does have jukebox, no spin cycle on this card though. Again, spin move is so good, I don't really think you need to add an ability for it. And then as far as pricing goes, a little bit more expensive here, not a ton, but $268K on PC, on PlayStation $265K, and then finally on Xbox about $250K. So right around the same price as Priest Holmes. I would say this card's a tad bit better if you're going to be running the ball. If you're passing the ball more, I would probably prefer Curtis Martin. No, I'm sorry, passing the ball, Priest Holmes, running the ball more, Curtis Martin, but they're 2 really good cards. Let's move on to it's the 4th card we're taking a look at, and again, I would say this one's 2B, let's take a look at 2A. And I think there's no surprise here that this one is on the list, and I could make an argument this is the number 1 card, and that is Reggie Bush. He comes in with 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 agility, catching at 82, change of direction at 91, and even break tackle at 89. Like, this looks similar to Priest Holmes, but I would say probably even better. He's 6 foot even, really good catching there. If we scroll down a little bit more and take a look, now he is a receiving back archetype. We've gone over a lot of elusive backs. Even with the receiving back, I mean, take a look. 91 juke move, 88 spin move. Shoot, as I'm looking at the card, I could make a case that this is 1B, and obviously the last card we're going to take a look at is 1A. Reggie Bush, I feel like this is a card that's maybe kind of forgotten because of Team Diamonds, and Priest Holmes and Curtis Martin have all come out after this card. And you know us as MUT players, we always love the shiny new things, the new cards. Let's take a look at Reggie Bush's abilities. He's got Backfield Master and Backfield Mismatch. Just take the Backfield Master if you're getting this. It's only 1 ability point. He also has Running Back Apprentice. But again, you wouldn't want to spend 2 AP for that when you can get Backfield Master, and that's basically Backfield Mismatch plus Running Back Apprentice for just 1 ability point. He has Route Technician at 5 AP. That's a bit too much here. Jukebox at 2 ability points. That's going to give faster and better juke animations. I think spin moves, jukes are fine as is, and they don't really need a special ability to make them any better by wasting your ability points. Now, as far as pricing goes, take a look here. If you're paying attention to everything I've been saying in this video, you're noticing like, wow, this Reggie Bush card is probably better than everything so far, and he's cheaper. $235K for Reggie Bush on Xbox, on PlayStation, $234K, and then also on PC coming in even cheaper at $221K. So this card is one of the best, if not the best running back in the game, and so far he's been cheaper. Other than our budget options, he's been cheaper than every other card we've gone over. And the final card, and no surprise here, please don't call me a homer for this pick, but it's Duce Staley, Eagles legend. And we're picking this card because he's the fastest, 91 speed. Now, Curtis Martin has a LTD out there that also has 91 speed, but of course it's a LTD, so it's more expensive here. This is a base 91 speed, even without the power-up. You got 91 speed, 91 acceleration, carry is 88, brake tackle and trucking not great, but they're both pretty solid at 86, change of direction, 92 is really good. Catching is a little bit low, but I used this card all weekend, and I can safely say he never dropped a pass for me, so I wouldn't worry about the catching too bad. Juke move is 92, really good. Spin move 85, would like to see that a little bit higher. Overall, a good card. I would think because of the faster speed over all of the other cards we talked about, and then all of these other things being in the 90s as far as change of direction and acceleration go. Trucking and brake tackle, not as good as some of the other cards that we saw, but the speed kills, of course, and that's why this is probably the best card. Now let's take a look at the abilities here. Similar to Reggie Bush, pretty much the exact same as Reggie Bush there. Just put Backfield Master on this card. That's all you really need to worry about. The only thing with Duce Staley here is that because he's a new card, he's just super expensive. $316K on PC. He's coming in on PlayStation, $297K, and then finally on Xbox, $300K. So if you're looking to make a decision and you can live with just -1 speed, in my opinion, you just almost have to go with Reggie Bush. He's much cheaper, he's only a tad bit slower, and I think he has, you know, just better overall attributes. But we're going to pick Duce Staley number 1 because I'm an Eagle fan, and number 2 because he has 91 speed and he's the fastest card in the game. But if you're looking for running backs, I think we gave you a lot of different options there to choose from, some really affordable prices on these cards as well. And go pick one up. Let me know who you're rocking at running back down below in the comment section. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.